Chicago culture is something so very special. So geographically, Chicago sits almost like in the same place if it were a body that the heart would be. And people are just doing. Like, we're not waiting for like investors to come in and save us.
Right.
Like, we're literally creating art and music and, you know, production.
All right. We are live on location.
Yes, we are.
Shout out to Sneakerville 88. You know, this is live. Customers are in the building. You know, cop some merch, cop some shoes. It's a real thing. Who do we have sitting next to you?
My name is Tia.
Tia, talk to me, Tia.
A very, very new employee to Sneakerville 88. The Hyde Park
new.
location, specifically, not the one in Bronzeville.
HP.
And where exactly are we located right now?
We are in the middle of Hyde Park, right across from the historic Hyper Theater and all the food spots. Everybody like to hit Chipotle, Five Guys, Stan's Donuts. So
Y'all have like a prime location
it
too.
is a fantastic location.
My goodness, Sweet Greens is right there. It's a black restaurant with a chef, I think Michelin chef over in the corner.
Yeah, that's Eric Williams as well.
Yes,
right?
yes. Kilwins, shout out to Kilwins. That's right across the street. Yeah.
Black owned.
Ja Grill. Lots
doing?
of great businesses in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Well, that's what we do, man. We pull up, we pop up, and we pod.
Yes. And this is location number 2. So the first one is in
Yes,
Bronzeville
the first
on
location is
35th.
Yes, 122nd.
Now, what makes Sneakerville so important and different than any other sneaker shop?
Man, you know, it is in the retail store section. The only thing is you come over here, you don't have to deal with that StockX, that GOAT price, that wait time, that 2-3 week shipping, all the hidden fees, you know, quality check. Sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna say too much, but they do be selling people fake shoes.
No, they sell the bang bangs.
Fake shoes?
Yeah, no, they
Yes,
they
there have
get
been
the
some,
bang bangs off.
some
Mexican
Is that like on
controversies.
47th Street? Like
There is a StockX outlet or in Chicago somewhere, but I'm not gonna throw any dirt on the name because I don't know what they be doing. But
do you know how salty I would be if somebody
Yes.
bought me some shoes and it turned out to be fake?
absolutely, so all of the shoes in store have been verified, purchased
what's up.
from
That's
the
why
original
the shoes got
sellers.
blue checks.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got my eye on them Yeezy slides over there, like the glow green ones. Those ones are dope.
What's your name?
Let me know what you need.
Yes. Melissa's in the building, and you are? Miranda.
Melissa and Miranda.
Is this
Melissa and
mother
Miranda.
and daughter team? Okay, make sure you shop. I'm sure you have the credit card, you got the debit card. It's all on you today.
So what you looking for today? You prefer Jordan's dunks? Oh, you like the Reeves Paris?
I remember
Specialty
speaking
shoe.
with Denman, who owns
Those are
this in
specialty
Sneakerville in
designers.
Bronzeville.
Yeah.
And I was like, what made you open up a brick and mortar like post-COVID, right? Because a lot of businesses had gone out of business. But he thought it was really important, like when an opportunity like showed up in Hyde Park to come here and have a store. One, so that he can help support Black and brown neighborhood local vendors,
Absolutely.
right? So not only does he have like, you know, some of the higher end merch, but definitely looking forward to having other like smaller brands and having a place where you can come like shop. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Corner Convo merch, you know.
Now here's a question to you.
Wait a minute. Y'all not finna do that.
What happened?
Y'all not finna do that at all.
Go ahead.
Y'all stop
Get
already,
it
okay?
off,
You know what I'm saying?
man.
It's just amazing how much the sneaker culture has taken over, you know, globally, especially in Western civilization. Sounds so pretty short for me to say that. But why do you Tia think, why do y'all think her first sneakers have become so prominent in fashion, and hip hop, and just setting trends and setting the tone of things?
If I had to say, I would say money. You know, everybody wants to look rich. Everybody wants to look like they have it. They made it. And right now, with sneakers running for the prices that they're running, mainly because a lot of them aren't being made anymore, aren't being sold anymore, it's a kind of a status symbol.
The follow-up is, what's the highest price sneaker you guys have in here?
In here, it would either be the Reeves Paris,
Okay.
in the background over
It's a
here.
hot 550, y'all.
Yeah, that's a hot 550. Or it would be them lobsters up there, which I think they are between 550 and 580.
Are they made out of snake skin?
Wow.
Is it anything special about the shoe?
As far as I know, they don't make anybody fly, but people buy
You're
them
funny
regardless.
to you. There was a cat that came in here. He was his wife said yes, he is a sneaker addict, right? Like, but he was like, I dress from the bottom up.
Absolutely.
That's
Right,
exactly
so
what you're
he
supposed to
fits
do.
his entire apparel around
shoes.
what, but it's also he was like, I feel like an artist, right? Like I feel like I'm art when I get to create and design my outfit and my gear and everything around my shoes. And I was like, I never thought about that.
No, that's exactly what it's about. That's why my closet look like Foot Locker. Since 92, let's be clear. This is a
Such
real
vanity.
thing. Yeah.
Do your clothes match your shoes? Or your clothes as fly as your shoes?
Absolutely. You see me.
Well, how do you start? How do you start your outfit? Like he starts with the shoes, obviously. How do you start your outfit?
Oh my God, with hair.
Okay,
Hair and accessories.
That's
all
right.
right.
Yeah, and weather.
Weather, that makes sense.
Yeah, like I didn't wear these shoes here. I wore Birkenstocks here.
I also dress from the feet up.
From the feet up?
I decide what shoes I'm wearing from the day, and I find an appropriate T-shirt and some bottoms
Said
accordingly.
appropriate.
I usually go, which is weird. I usually go for either pants or shorts in my hat or shirt in my hat, and I just fit everything else after that.
So you don't go shoes first.
Nah.
Wow.
No. I've never been big on shoes. I'm more on lids. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, rate my shoe game. What's my shoe game like?
Today,
I guess period. Y'all don't see my shoes. I don't wear a lot of sneakers.
No, you don't. So then I don't want to give you a bogus rating.
Oh no.
It's just not what you do, right? So it's fine. But
Damn.
I'm going to find a budget for you can step your sneaker game up.
My God, like I do like these the purple ones. Where they at?
The retro violet.
Purple threes?
Yeah, they're right there. Those are super cute.
oh, the soft purple joints.
Yeah, I've never like I got a pair of baby Jordans, like
Jordan
kids
11s.
Jordans. But I don't think I've had like big boy Jordans before.
Now, as far as having local brands in here, are they on consignment or they just
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
okay.
All of the local merchandise that we're pushing from local artists in the Hyde Park area is on consignment.
Who's in the store?
So far we have the Luke collection here, and then we have our lovely Renee collection behind it. So we have something for the men and something for the ladies right now.
I don't think I've
care.
ever heard of them.
All right. Well, a lot of them just came in yesterday.
You see that?
Oh, so they're like brand new.
I put it up myself yesterday.
There you
Nice.
go.
We got so many like creatives at the crib,
minute.
and it's like, how would you ever find them online, right? So that's why I love like Denman having a brick and mortar.
So you open, you close, you stock, you ring out.
Yes.
You do what else do you do? God damn.
I entertain.
We're gonna get your raise.
I entertain. I would appreciate
Denman,
it.
yes.
Get you a raise.
Tia
You do a
deserves a
lot.
raise. And you've been holding it down. You're a great host.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're a great host.
You know, I try.
Managing all of these things.
No, I love the space. I am happy to be here. And okay, now what's going on here with the Air Force Ones in the net?
Oh, in the bucket.
In the bucket. Oh, we are donating
Okay.
those shoes. So people come in. If they want to drop a pair, they drop a pair. Sometimes we ourselves donate a beat up pair of shoes, put them in the bucket. And we plan to do a big donation to one of the local schools in the area. But we also sometimes let high schoolers walk in if they really need a pair of shoes. We just let them. If there's a
pretty
pair
dope.
that fits you in there, take it.
That's good though.
Oh, I wish I knew. I would have brought like 5-6 boxes.
Yeah, man, you gotta
no,
bring
he
it
wouldn't
back.
have. He wouldn't have.
No, I'm going to now. Like I know now.
Wait, and I think we should also, tell our listeners, if you have a pair of gently used kicks,
Yes.
clean
Love
them,
it.
clean them,
Yeah.
drop them off at the store, and give them a new life.
That's crazy with all the my cousin Ryan was just in here trying to get some shoes fixed. So with all the shoe refurbishing and shoe decorating companies out here and businesses out here, it's amazing. You can still find people that want to donate shoes.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
I met a modern day urban cobbler,
Thank you.
A real life cobbler.
a real life cobbler.
What is that?
So he makes shoes, like
Oh,
he like
okay. Gotcha.
he hand makes shoes, and so he can
He didn't know a cobbler, thought about peach cobbler.
He was
What about peach cobbler? Peach cobbler, buddy?
right. Daisy's got some good snacks for you.
Cool.
Yeah, but he can disassemble your kicks and then make them again with whatever material you want. So if you
Nice.
wanted like ostrich dunks, he could take it apart and put it together.
It's a
Custom.
website like that. It's
And
called
how much
Cobbler
does he
something.
charge?
Well, I mean, a pair of shoes will take him 3 months to build.
Right.
You know. And I don't I don't know if I trust anybody online. If I send you my shoes and you send me back some fake ostrich, but you didn't charge me
rough,
$800.
yeah.
How do I even prove that
rough.
this is like real or not?
The perks of buying in-house. Validity.
Yeah, I like that.
That way,
you
a store can't really put their reputation on the line like that, especially a small business.
Facts.
If somebody leaves out of here saying we sold a fake pair of shoes, we get shut down. God.
Do you guys have a favorite shoe of all time, a favorite sneaker of all time?
You asking me
It
personally?
doesn't have to be a specific brand. It doesn't have to be, well, we are here in Nike, Jordan, I made the store, you know what I'm saying? So It may be Nike, but
Nike's the best brand on earth. Let's be clear. Let's not do that.
You trying to become a brand ambassador?
I mean, I got a contract with them. Don't worry about it. So let's just stick with Nike or Jordan. Like, what's your favorite?
You don't have to stick with Nike or Jordan. I don't give a fuck. I asked the goddamn question.
Aren't they the same thing?
I asked the goddamn question.
Nikes and Jordans aren't the same?
Nah.
No, they have a collaboration.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know nothing.
That's why you're not a sneakerhead.
Oh, I'm not.
Yeah. I'm
Tia,
put
you got
on.
a favorite joint?
I would say it's a toss up between the Jordan Raging Bulls and the Pine Greens.
Okay. Somebody came in for the Pine Greens earlier.
Yep.
They did. Absolutely.
And that's why, I mean, if we had a parent here my size, I would be holding those two. They would not be out here on the floor.
I feel so out of the loop.
On shoes?
I don't feel Chicago right now. Everybody
I
got
say
kicks.
Chicago.
Here's a question though, all right? So I used to always want to work at a shoe store, either Foot Locker or Tony Sports. All right, shout out to Vail and Tony, rest in peace. But he wouldn't let me work there because I was hooping and trying to be a thug and a criminal and all this other dumb shit, right? But if I worked there, I always wondered, am I able to hold a pair when they come in? And do I get, a favorable discount? Because Tony and Vail definitely didn't pay for them.
Okay. I would say, as far as I know, holding a pair, depending on what the shoe is we're not gonna frown on it. It's just you better buy the shoe. If you're gonna hold that shoe, if you're not gonna put it on the floor, you got 2 weeks to buy that shoe as soon as you get paid. Right? As soon as you get paid, buy that shoe. And then as far as like deals, anything I buy out of here, I will pay what we paid for it.
Oh, that's cool.
You're not gonna get no extra money out of me because I'll be here 7-8 hours a day.
I do think out of the Jordan collection, the 13s, the very first one's the basic black, white, red joint is my favorite Jordan. Okay. My favorite Nike is the Air Force One. It's got the black joints on now. They just comfort. They go with anything. You can get them dirty.
You about to go to war.
You about to go to war. You don't have a fucking fit for getting them dirty or creasing them. But the most comfortable shoe by far I've ever worn was a Reebok. I'm sorry.
A Reebok.
A Reebok Zig Tech.
Not a New Balance.
Nah, those are good and older now. Those are great. I'm glad you said that. That's some different shit.
I'm an Air Max lover.
Yeah.
I do love a good Air Max.
I love Air Maxes.
Air Max 90
great
specifically.
Yeah, those are my favorite.
I would definitely steal if I worked in the shoe store, though. I would definitely steal. I'm sorry. I'd be booked first month. I'd be out of there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't miss what you never had, buddy.
You wearing
I try and negotiate.
Goodness.
What's the lowest you can give me these for?
That's all right, though. Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers, your newfound viewers and fans about Sneakerville, about you, before we let you up out this joint?
Man, we are open 11 to 6 every day because I'm here every day.
Every goddamn day.
7 to 8 hours every day. Tia, say it again.
All right. We have exclusive Sneakerville Chicago merch, Sneakerville Hyde Park specific merch coming in the next week or two. We also carry essentials, Bape, Anti, gallery department if you're that pricey, if you got the money like that. But we have it. So y'all come through.
And you can try and beat the high score on Lady Pac-Man.
Facts. Bust your ass and then stop playing with me.
That's true. The Pac-Man machine is free.
Damn. I'm playing before we leave.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
No coins in here. No coins.
All right, Tia, it has been a pleasure to have you in the seat as a guest host. We finna kick about this joint.
I appreciate y'all having me on. I had a very good time. Y'all very welcoming.
We about to turn up now.
Yeah. True.
Let me get about it.
Yo. What's cracking, brother?
Feeling good, feeling great.
As you should, man. Look here. It's your boy AB and Mr. AMON. And we're here today to talk to you about the TMH Man Cave. Look here, it's a non-for-profit whose sole mission is to eliminate the stigma and bring awareness to the mental health needs of black men and black boys. It's been around since 2018, and it's founded by who?
Our girl, Titania Harris. Get to know her, man. She's a psychotherapist. She recognized that black men were hurting. They needed a space.
Yep.
She created it.
Facts.
Look, they got everything going on over there, right? The new program starts in September. So we got a online wellness group. It meets monthly, right? That's 18 and up. Wow. Then we have the in-person groups that's also 18 and up. Then if you want a shoulder roll like Mayweather, we got the boxing and mental health for young men. That's from 12 to 17 years old.
Look here, really quickly, but let me tell them, it's a place where you can feel empowered, emboldened, and get knowledge, man. It's a black man, black boy.
So look, we encourage you to support, donate to TMH Man Cave, TMHmancave.com. Support, donate. It's a non-for-profit.
All donations
support it. And at the very least, follow so you can see what's going on because these kids, these babies, they need help.
Even us. We out.
It's my man.
Something
That's
new,
my
the
man.
CASPER Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band.
When did this come
And
out?
We gotta turn up right now.
We're gonna get funky,
One time. Rest in peace.
funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap your hands. Clap.
Once again, we getting
clap your
flagged
hands. All
for a good
now,
reason.
We're gonna do the basic step. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Let's
Turn it out.
Shout out to DJ Casper, man. Rest in
Take it
peace,
back
man.
now, y'all.
Chicago's
One hop this
finest,
time.
man.
Right foot, let's stomp.
We're gonna let this rock for a second.
Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all.
And when you're listening,
Now it's time to get funky.
I want you to
To the right now.
Hey.
To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time.
Hey.
One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide
This was
to the
so fly when
right.
we was younger.
Crisscross.
I can't jump over that.
Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work.
all right, let's go to work, man. Let's go to work, man. Shout out to
I love the
Casper.
cha-cha
Was that
slide.
2000 it came out? Like 2000, I believe.
I thought it was like
believe
way
2000.
before, like late 90s. Because we was
Yeah, I would
sliding
go
and doing
there.
the
I
bus
would go there.
stop.
Yeah, I would go late 90s, early 2000s for sure.
Yeah, I'll just use Google real quick. That's all. That's all I use. Is Google.
Shout out to DJ Casper,
internet.
man.
Oh, rest in
Passed
peace.
of cancer, lost his battle with cancer at the age of 58, man. We're losing too many of our greats.
That's so young.
But again, man, you know, Chicago is the greatest city on earth. You know?
It is. It is. We were blessed to have him, and we have the legacy of that song. It's going to be played at all the graduations, weddings, summertime picnics,
I promise
Thanksgiving.
You're right. You ain't lying. I promise you, there's no greater joy I get than watching pro sports. And when this song comes on in intermission, and they say, everybody clap your hands, the white folks clap their hands on cue, and black folks sit there like, we've been doing this for years, we're not going to clap right now. We good. White folks be like, y'all crazy, man, especially at the Bulls games. It'd be so fucking funny, man.
I love all the slides that came after it. Like when they started like remix them and jazz them up. I'm like, oh, this is line dancing. It made me miss my what is it? Square dancing days.
Square dancing.
I did. I was a square. I was a part of a black square dancing club. That's why you saw me being all nice to the people who calling me all
The
hood rats
Aldine
and,
people,
oh my
yeah.
God, the Aldine people. Yeah, yeah. I came from a slightly small town called Chatham. West
Chatham.
West Chatham. Yeah, and I square danced. And when I was little, I thought it was like dancing on a square, but it was all black square dancing club. It was so much fun.
Hold on, just gonna put the doors up like that? What is
What is that?
It's a Tesla, ain't it?
Is it? Is he getting his baby out? I've seen too many strollers with dogs
Hey
in
man,
them today.
shout out to Hyde Park, man. Black
That's
excellence
annoying.
everywhere.
It
man.
is
I love
super
it.
annoying.
That's
I'm like, oh,
annoying,
get out the
man.
baby's way. Like that's a Pomeranian. I'm definitely
annoying.
cutting you off.
Your goddamn
No.
dog got my goddamn face. But they're the same people that put dogs in shopping carts, you know, dogs in picnic bags. I'm looking like, what are y'all, what?
I don't mind.
I got to use that after you.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
All right.
Used after
Yeah,
you.
that's fair. Yeah, they did just pull up and just like open the door, like, oh, open the door, honey.
Let's flex on these peasants.
Yeah, I love it. I
Flex
love
on
it.
these
I love
peasants.
it.
Peasants.
You know what I mean? Come on in and shop with us. You know what I mean?
All right, come on.
Like I'm all, oh, the glare.
Look. So,
Y'all silly, man.
so some funny shit happened in Chicago, man. So again, this podcast is for Chicago, by Chicago. We like to highlight our tastemakers, our movers and shakers, and our black businesses. Again, we are at Sneakerville 88 in the heart of Hyde Park on Harper. You cannot miss it. Come in, shop. They got everything you want, and the prices are okay. You know what I mean? If you got a job, you'll be okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Or hit the block, hit the corner, whatever you do. Like,
I mean, you also could hit that bucket over there if you're a teenager and you're
For
in need.
sure.
Yeah, you need some kicks. Grab a pair.
Did anybody see Tim Anderson not duck that right hook? Tim Anderson plays for the Chicago White Sox.
Best team in Chicago.
Okay. Now we're not gonna do that. I'll address that later. Okay. I'm an up north guy. You know what I mean?
Short people don't
Cubs
have a
all
say.
day.
Short
okay?
people don't have a
They don't have a say in this. You guys don't do well in sports.
Now, shit.
Don't do well in sports, brother.
Let me move on.
It's okay, man.
Yeah, so Tim Anderson, man, he was. I don't want to slander his past, but it's out here, man. You know, he was married, then took a break, had a baby, all kinds of stuff going on.
He took a break from the marriage?
Well, he had a break baby. You know what I mean? Is what they call it. So while he was separated, he had another child.
Oh, I don't speak.
You don't speak break?
Yeah, no, I'm a single.
You
I'm
don't
a
speak
partnerless
break?
parent. Yeah, I don't know what a break. I know what divorce is. Yeah,
So
that's it.
that would be his big story. But also, like, he's just an awesome, like, super athletic baseball player.
So
right?
what happened?
So it was a double play.
Against their rivals, the Indians.
Yes. My man slid in head first, pause. And
Yank.
some words were exchanged, and Tim Anderson took off on him. He gave
Squared
him
up.
1-2.
He gave him a 2-piece spicy.
Gave him a 2-piece
He
spicy.
definitely tried.
Didn't really connect. It looked good. But my man Ramirez, he
No, bro, it sound good though.
it came with the right hook. And then, you know, Tim fell in
This is
front
the
of
dude that I've seen on social media where he's just like out.
Yeah, it fell in front of millions, right?
Yeah.
And the memes and the videos that came out after that was crazy. Just what are your thoughts about how do you live that down? Now you've got knocked out in front of your kids, your both your baby mamas, one of them which is your wife. More importantly, your kids though. Like now your kids have seen you get knocked out on ESPN. It's a problem. And you're not a fighter. Like you're not a boxer. You know what I mean? You're a baseball player.
Is it
So-
more embarrassing that he didn't land his punches than he got knocked out? And did he get knocked out or he just got
He got
slip?
dropped.
No, he got dropped.
He got dropped.
He got dropped. And his legs was a little
But he started
A
it.
little deer, little Bambi-ish.
But he
Right.
threw the first punch.
Yeah, he was a little
Yes.
he got out twerking and
okay.
shit. I'm like, damn, this motherfucker twerking on the field. Get him, Tim. No, man, Tim. Kudos to Tim. You know, in an era now where you know in the streets everything's glorified, the violence and the guns. You can't bring them to stadium. So you know now, and people are scared to get fined in these sports arenas. Tim said, "Fuck that fine. I'm gonna square up." He took three, 4 punches. He threw him. He connected one kind of, but it wasn't shit. Buddy Ramirez put his head down like this and did one of these. And it fucking connected. I'm looking like, that's the luckiest shit on fucking earth. But guess what, buddy? It hits you and you fail.
Oh.
Live with
that's
it.
the worst shit, man.
People was talking about something, what? Ain't no man like that, they get hit like that, cheat on me. Well, women went crazy on his ass. I'm like, what
And
the
they will.
They went crazy. I'm looking like, if he walked up to y'all right now with $60 extra some pussy, y'all take that
Not
fucking money.
$60.
$60. You broke motherfuckers to take that shit.
Yeah, well,
all on Beyonce's internet. Y'all take it.
Hey,
Beyonce's
he's a good
internet.
6'4", 6'5". He's a
He over there
paid,
nodding.
he's a paid athlete, right? He isn't the first person to get knocked out.
$25
right?
million for 6 years, y'all.
You know, I mean,
Wait, so did he get fined for
He got suspended for 6 games for losing the fight.
6 games?
The dude that hit him got suspended for 3 games.
Well, I mean, but he was protecting himself.
yes,
He got to do better.
yes,
He got to
essentially.
do better. What if Javen got knocked out in front of you?
Hey man, I'm gonna have to lay down next to him. I'm neck. We got knocked out, so like he don't have to feel that. I don't see that happening though.
Right.
Like, but
yeah.
like I think I would be bailing him out of jail.
Okay.
I do not think like I don't know. No. I've definitely gotten dropped before. I've gotten hit one time and I got right back up.
I took an ass whooping. It didn't feel good, but I didn't get knocked out though, or knocked down. I just got beat up.
Yeah,
headlock,
I've never
suplex,
been.
all that shit.
I've never been knocked
Disgusting what
out.
happened to me.
I've never been knocked out. I've been in, and that's only been one fight, and it wasn't with a broad. So
I think taking an L humbles you, right? Makes you better. You know what I mean? I've taken a few L's. I think I've given more W's than L's.
would they
know what
say
I'm saying?
that?
You've given more W's.
Yeah.
Right. That means you lost.
Oh well, pardon me.
Whoa.
I've gotten. Whoa.
You said it right.
Everything that in post.
No, you're
Thanks for the
not.
honesty,
No,
brother.
that
Thank you for the honesty, brother.
I've
Appreciate it.
definitely gotten more W's. Okay.
He's so honest when he's sober.
I lost every fight I had, y'all. Not bad. What was you doing? Amon, you all right, bro?
No. We've had the discussion before. Like my brother's vouched. Like we're not gonna do that.
It's okay.
We're not gonna do
But
that.
the last time you said you was in a fight was like years ago, and it was with your brothers or something like that.
That's-
We too old to fight now. Like I can't
Absolutely.
fight. I'm not fighting nobody.
We got to change L meaning losses to, hey, maybe L can mean a lesson. What did you learn with this L you took today, with this lesson today? What did you learn, goddammit? Not to fuck with this person again, not to do that again, not to make this decision again. You had to learn something. We're going to call it a lesson. I am going to call it a lesson from now on.
When are you gonna swing on somebody? Like at what constitutes I'm gonna swing on you? Because that's the part that blows me. Like what can somebody do that gets you to the point where you put their hands on
Don't
you?
touch my son. Don't threaten my child. My fault. Go ahead, bro.
Well, I think it boils down to at this age, I'm trying to negotiate, right? Especially, and then I'm sizing the person up. Like, okay, you call my wife a bitch or something like that, right? And it's like, all right,
She'll live.
like, yeah, fam, like,
live,
fam,
bro.
what do
She'll
you,
live.
why? She didn't do anything to you, like, why?
You're right. Calm
So,
down.
but as a man, I still have to say something,
Yeah.
right? If I think I can take him, then that one two's coming
your weight and go
immediately.
for the torso.
And you gotta swing first too, though.
Absolutely.
You have to swing first. Don't say shit about my son. Don't get in our personal space, whoever I'm with. If I feel like you finna really take off and I need to hit you first for whatever reason,
Okay,
I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it. And I hit hard, y'all, just so you know.
Well, we have again, I love white people. You guys are amazing. Okay. But you guys took an L. Okay.
Major. That wasn't a lesson. That was a lesson too, though.
That was a lesson learned. Shout out to Aldine. You know what I mean? Tried it in a small town. You know, y'all tried it and y'all didn't prevail. Okay.
Did not.
Love everything that has happened in is that Montgomery?
Montgomery,
Alabama, man. Shout out to Montgomery, Alabama. Shout out to every black person that saw the toss, right?
Wait, wasn't there a white guy that ran up first?
Yeah.
But no. To help, and he got
to help who?
So there was a business owner who was filming. He got flack from it. You can see on one of the before everybody came to him, there was a white guy that ran up and he got beat up and he backed off.
As you should. Back the fuck up.
I thought all the whites were together. The videos I saw.
Yeah, they all look together.
I need to find that because there's one where he was like, he posted it and he tried to help, but they started beating on him and he pulled back.
He must have been a magician or something. Because he didn't appear in other videos I saw. This guy's
But
good.
see, here's the problem when you talk about small towns, right? And you do this white versus black thing. We've always outnumbered. As a minority, we still always outnumber. Even if you go back to plantations, right? We were the majority on the plantation.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right? These white folks felt the way, right? Felt like, okay, this man can't tell me nothing, right? He's by himself. We gonna whoop his ass.
I feel like I want to call them drunk boaters because as somebody to be and to be clear, people who do not frequent at the water have no clue the debauchery that happens at marinas and harbors. Like people are slapped. So I do want to just say like these people have been on the boat drinking and been some kind of way, and I really do think that when you mix alcohol and sunlight, you know, so you mix alcohol and sun, people pull it. That hat did come off super slow.
That was funny as hell though. Didn't he? Said. First of all,
why throw the hat though? Why throw the hat? Let's start there.
Hey, I had two reactions to that. I said either it's a distraction tactic because they take when you fight, you try to distract.
Your eyes go up really good.
But the funny part was we threw the hat at the white boy, just hit him like bow. All right. I said, damn, bro, hold on. It was good though.
God.
Hey, man. And he had it, you know.
It's not funny. Violence is not funny, but
shout out to my man dispelling the myth that black people don't swim.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Aquaman, love you. Okay.
They said Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Like Sarah's house, Aquaman.
Right. Hey, man.
Man, if they were 300 feet further away, he was gonna need some help.
He'd have drowned.
Yeah. So do not go jumping in the water.
With boots on.
Right, fully clothed.
You know, this is a swimmer, y'all.
Yeah, when I saw that, and so I guess what also offended me, like people now want to learn how to swim just in case they gotta like
go fight.
Yeah, go fight. I'm like, so saving your life that means nothing.
Who all got folding chairs now? Folding chair stock went up?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Definitely went up. Bam.
What was our okay?
Right
so
there.
we've had a number one song from Montgomery, BRAWL. Okay, that shit's been going crazy.
T Grizzly joint.
No, I don't even know who joined it. It's just some
rapper?
random, some random guy.
T Grizzly.
Nah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
It sounds like somebody different.
Okay, cool.
Do you have it?
Cool. No, don't worry
What,
about
the
it.
song?
Yeah.
No, I don't have the song.
Montgomery BRAWL, right?
Yeah.
T Grizzly, bro.
You sure?
I think I'm positive.
Okay. Well, let's Google. Let's see here. It's not a problem.
Fine.
Can I spell?
It's a rap though, right? Damn.
Y'all keep talking, man.
I'm not
Yeah. So what I do love is that people started to unearth the history behind inventions.
Right. The black man invented the folding chair.
Black man invented the folding chair.
Okay,
and then the name of the fairy was the Harriet Tubman.
Harriet Tubman 2, I think it was.
I was like, oh my goodness. And
was
so, people had also taken it back to that's where, slaves had been auctioned off also. And so you have this right. with this energy, that, I mean, you can't run from it,
Right.
like it's hard to like fathom or even realizing that our people that look like us were, on auctioning blocks
Right.
at that water. You
Yeah,
know,
so-
at that space. And I wonder, is it even commemorated in any way? And do we want that? Do we tell the
You
stories
can't
of those
forget
spaces?
history, but yeah, I want to glorify, but you shouldn't forget what happened because it loosens the foundation of what we need to grow stronger for the future. That's some real shit.
Well, the song that I'm talking about is by G Mac Cash.
Okay, sounds like a
What
trash
is this?
ass
I haven't heard this before.
Cuz came out the water like, let's get it cracking. Came with the chair like I got some action. Cuz came
like
no
E40.
shirt like I got Sebastian. I got 'em. Even the women getting hit like, damn, what happened? Hey, this shit was kind of lit like, damn, it's cracking. I even seen a rock bottom like, damn, this wrestling. Seen a couple of them boys go night-night. And we got the first black man to swim to a fight. Salute. If you mad at this song, don't mention me. But fuck that chair going down in history. And I'm really proud of y'all.
Hey man, all the black men that are
I'm
seamen, all in the Navy, about to come out, they swim to fights.
Man, look.
Right.
That shit was amazing.
It was.
Shout out.
Hilarious.
No,
Tell
you're
you
fine.
what.
You're fine. Come on, you're fine.
I tell you what was crazy is, after watching that video for like the 5,912th time, you know, it turned to Jeopardy for me. Like white folks pulled up, you know, at the Jeopardy game, say, Trebek, let me get entitlement and privilege, you know, for 100. And they got it wrong. So the black folks pulled up and said, hey man, you know, let me get my brother's keeper for 100. Slap, we get it. Let me get Wakanda Forever for 200. Let me get it. Let me get Black Don't Crack unless you crack your goddamn head with a chair for 300. Let me get it. Fuck around and find out. They got that right. Fucking Knuck If You Buck, which they played hey, Knuck If You Buck for 500. They got Jason Aldean Small Town for 600. They got they got This Is For Mandela for 800. They got If Malcolm X Had a Dream for 900. And they got, hey man, of all the things y'all could have done,
Not Malcolm
you
X,
should know black folks don't like being stuck on a boat with no way off.
No,
the
yeah, we
motherfucker.
don't.
You should learn from history from that right there,
Yeah,
goddammit.
we don't like that.
For the game, goddammit.
Yeah, and so somebody
Homeboy,
brought up a point that you see a number of people down there, but like exponential number of filmers and people like photographing.
Right.
If you were there, do you think that you would have held the camera, or are you putting the phone down and you down there?
No, I'm not getting in nobody's business. That ain't my fight. You know what I'm saying? Unless I know you, that's not my thing. And I'm not the guy that grabs the camera either though. Like I'm calling 911.
You just
Get down
there.
here. No, get down here.
I
911.
thought you were a first responder though. What's going on?
I'm off duty.
Oh my God.
Hello.
You're never on duty.
I'm on vacation.
I think
Fuck
I
you
would.
mean?
I would.
You think you would've-
Once I docked, yeah, man. Some people are naturally born, you know, servers of the community. And I don't really like people like that. But I don't like bullies. I say this all the time. I don't like bullies. They were bullying that black man. I would have definitely helped. And any frustration I had from anybody else, I'd have took it out on them.
Oh.
It'd have been just fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Took it out on them.
hold on. Again, we are live in that Sneakerville.
This-
What are those? Those
Cut
are
me off
fire.
one more time. You're going to need some feet, bro. You gonna cut me off one more time. Who?
Ooh,
Those
okay.
are nice.
And
You trying to be the flyest when you get back to school,
It
huh?
matched the outfit already, too.
I see you. I see
He
you.
walking
Oh,
up
you
out of
can't-
here
you
with
can't
them
prepare.
on. 2 pairs of socks. Dang.
All right, though. Another year, homie. Another year. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. What
So
size you
go
wear?
check the store on 35th.
Hey, all right. Yeah, you finna pay a rack for shoes when you get older. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I remember I was shopping with my mom about his age, and
Right.
I got an attitude. It was like we was at Chernins, right?
Chernins?
Like no, you're fine, right?
Yeah.
And I got an attitude crazy. And I got back in the car and she smacked that shit out of me. She like, don't you ever embarrass me like
Facts.
that again.
Ooh. Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yo.
And I said, okay, yeah. And I didn't get no new shoes
Oh no.
for school.
Yeah, you did.
When she said, she like, no, I would have just took you to another store. But you acting stupid? Yeah.
At Chernins?
So I say all that. Hey, brother, just keep looking. Okay, don't get mad. All right? Be happy.
That was a lot.
It was.
Yeah, you will
It was.
find the perfect shoe.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know what? To cap off the Montgomery brawl, in all seriousness, you know, I think our culture watched that video as many times as they did because too many times we've seen an angry white mob attack or surround and do things to members of our community, and it ends up a lot of times in a black person in the hospital or a lifeless body.
Yeah.
This is the one time that ended like an alternate universe where not only did the black man survive, but other black folks came to help. They came to his aid. You know what I'm saying? And like the Holy Ghost in church, they showed up and showed out on the dock.
Yeah,
They did,
it was
man.
it was men and
I was
women.
really
you know,
happy to see this ending versus the Ahmaud Arbery's, the George Floyd's, the, you know, if you go back in time, Emmett Till type ending. I was really happy to see that. So it's more like a victory, me watching that. You know what I'm saying? Buddy, with the chair, If you need bail,
You know he need bail right now.
Joe, what's your cash app? What's your GoFundMe gonna be?
Yeah,
I got
put
200 on it immediately. 200 on it.
The entire Chicago got you. Let's be clear. But to your point, I feel like I need to get some pushback. If that were black on black, would you have felt the same way?
Yes. I don't discriminate when it comes to that, though.
Okay.
It's a shame that we've gone numb because of colorism when it comes to violence and, finances and sexual liberation and things like that, because one culture be doing something they'll be called sexually liberated. We do something called 304s.
A part of me wonders, like, if people would have felt a little hesitant to engage because you don't know what somebody is carrying, right? Like, on some level, like, one race might be seen as like, oh, I don't believe that they would have a gun. Like, so I don't mind intervening versus seeing a black dude get jumped by other black people. Like, I don't really know, so.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, like, I probably would have done the same thing. Like, I'm not intervening in a way that's going to put myself in physical harm. But when I saw the women, like, black women didn't get in there until they saw white women.
Yeah, for sure.
Get in there, right?
Get
Like,
all
you
that
saw
stuff on there.
you saw the
Get in
sisters
there.
sitting
Whoop
like,
that ass.
you saw the sisters sitting back like, this is not for me. But when the white women came in and started, they were like, oh no, and she grabbed her like, you're not finna do that. So I do like that we have evidence. We know how to fall back and when to get in. And when the men are doing and tussling, and we're like, just trying to keep everybody at bay. But once some girls got in there, sis was like, yeah. But you did see her when the other chick got hit with the chair. She was like, ooh.
Yeah, that hurt a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I think
he banked her.
I couldn't believe
that was bad.
They hit Shorty in the head, bop, threw in the water. And then the one older white guy was getting hit with the chair, right? So he jumped in the water to get away, went around a pole, got back up, and kept getting hit with the same goddamn chair. I said, bro, you could just stay on
like
that.
whack-a-mole?
Just like that.
It was hard for me to watch. It was really hard for me to watch. I didn't watch all the things because it was hard.
Booker, that's...
Oh my God. We all like it hard though.
Wait a minute.
No, that's not like.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that. Like you
Soft in the wet.
just said.
Soft in the wet.
Tells the
I want
yogi
all of
has
this
to
off
relax.
of like. I want all of this edited out. But I think as somebody who works in the space with both black and white, I felt really like, man, I don't want to come off as though I'm like eager to see people get hurt. But at the same time, I did have this feeling of, you know what? No, it's not okay that you hurt people.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yep, I'm with you. Absolutely. You can't be a bully, and then when you get bullied back, get sympathy. In my book, that shit don't work. Yeah. That's a nice shirt, by the way, too, though. It's the truth.
Oh, what's it say?
Chicago curated house music.
This is true.
Curated.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
I said curated.
Yeah, he just made up a whole.
I'm a little dyslexic sometimes.
No, that was not even. That was like the wrong word.
Curated. No, you can curate a space.
Created and curated are totally different words.
But it's a C.
What?
Created and curated means the same thing.
I'm gonna sit over here.
No,
Does it not?
I'm still here.
Does it not?
Yeah.
Pull it up. Pull it up.
No, I'm not pulling anything up.
Curated is like
If I curated an event, that means I created an event.
kind of organized space.
They're
maybe,
synonyms, but
created.
they're cousins,
Yeah.
not brothers. Like your eyebrows.
Yeah, that's right.
Kirsten.
Whatever.
Let's get it.
I am
Right,
happy.
where
The memes and the songs and the interview with the chair has like this. This has been the longest running joke
I got it
in
right
Black America.
And the
It's
fact
been
it
a great
happened in a
time.
small town is great. I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh, no.
It was
No,
beautiful.
what we
It was
got?
beautiful, man.
I was
We
going to
done.
play it, but come
The
on.
interview
don't
with the
worry
chair,
about it.
and the chair had on a do rag.
And black Air Force Ones.
Oh,
And Black One. About that do-rag energy, that black Air Force One mentality.
and he was like, people don't know that I'm black because
Homeboy
I'm
picked me
wearing a
up
white
and we just
chair.
started doing charity. We donating ass whoopers to anybody who needed it. Everybody who ran up, have a seat. Motherfucker ran up, have a seat. Everybody run, have a fucking seat, bitch. Don't nothing fold about me. I fold motherfuckers up. But on some real shit, they lucky my cousin went in there. It could have went real different, because, he armed.
God, bro, I be ready to spin, bro.
And he don't play. He made from the same leather Black Air Force Ones made from.
I was in the office when it was going down, but, bro, my cousin know I'm with the six.
This real with us, bro. We come from this. My granddaddy was in the sit-ins.
Yeah.
Shit, my grandma was the damn seat Rosa Parks ain't want to get up from.
Don't think because we chairs, we don't stand on business.
We ain't no reserved seats, bro. We in your face with it.
We sturdy over here.
Oh, and that bitch that caught my bro lacking at the Waffle House? Don't think we forgot about you. We on your ass.
And under it.
Bro, what?
And
What-
under it.
You gotta sit in chairs. I'm pretty sure she sit down
Yeah,
every
bro,
day.
this not the time. Homeboy pick.
Oh, man. Hey, look.
I love our people.
See, this is when I love the internet, right? Because it's undefeated. If we ever figure out how to beat the internet, man, like, humans will fly. Dead ass.
Yo, we are so creative. Oh my God. It's been a good time.
What else we got? What else?
Oh, did I saw the chair tattoos?
Yeah, somebody got a chair
that's
tattoo.
crazy.
That's too much. That's too
much.
much. I'm not doing
That's too far. It's going too far. That's too far.
Went too far.
Hey, but did y'all see the pre-fight where when the boat wouldn't move, all the black folks on the Harriet 2 was singing, "Move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way."
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, I'm gonna send it to you.
The singers were like telling them to move. They were just like, move your boat and stuff like that. But they had like entertainment on there. They showed them like, they were sitting out there for 45 minutes. So like, the singers started saying like, you hear us.
Right.
Oh, so I
great.
didn't see any
I'll
of
send it
that
to you.
beforehand.
I'm sending it to you. And they told them, they say when they were jumping on the black guy initially, you could hear some people saying, wait till the boat dock. Wait till the boat dock. And true to their word, when that boat docked, they went up.
All I know is if I got a parking ticket because I'm sitting on Harriet 2, because you won't move your boat, I'm going to court and I'm saying, I'm not paying that. I was supposed to be off that boat.
Hey man, Negro spirituals.
Negro spirituals for everybody. I feel a little black.
Till all their
man. You gotta come
drums ring with the sounds of sweet
Cannot take
ass whoopery.
I cannot. Did you load that up?
Yeah. It's so many, man. Like it's so many, man. No, but look.
I love you.
If you weren't singing the black Negro spiritual after that ass whooping, like you're not black.
You're not
Yeah,
black.
for real.
I didn't even feel bad being happy. I was in the hospital at work. I was at the front desk at work. Oh, I can be seen. People, what you laughing? I was in tears, stomach hurt. I said, y'all wouldn't even understand.
So speaking of work though, right? So I'm curious I want to know what's going on in 14 with these robbing sprees. That's your district. Are you not taking care of the public and the community? Bro?
I'm obviously doing something wrong. I'm saying I'm obviously doing something wrong, man. And it's the same group of individuals. It's like a picnic up there, man. I wonder why. I wonder why now these robberies are all over the news, all over social media. You have citizens still, which you can do whatever you want to do. I know if I hear dangers all around me and it's happening constantly and consistently in certain areas, I may not frequent those areas and I may take precautions and do something totally different. They're doing the same damn thing. Earbuds in, head down, getting super drunk, unpacking your groceries in the alley behind your house. Like, what are you doing? You can't be more Jason Friday the 13th than that. No more Final Destination than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me tell you the funniest thing that happened though. They robbed one chick. It's not funny. Look, we don't condone robbing. They took a chick glasses off her face during a robbery. I'm like, what kind of glasses were they? Were they designed? She was like, no, they were from Zenny. I'm looking like, damn. One lady was unloading her groceries, true story, in the alley. She thought her friend came from behind her and put her like a little soft headlock. Buddy started squeezing. Right. No bullshit. They play like that, I guess. We play like that sometimes.
We play like that sometimes.
Yeah, so put the soft headlock.
We are. Something's wrong with us sometimes.
Buddy started squeezing, and she had groceries in her hand.
And she's like, oh, wait.
She dropped them. She was white. She dropped them, right? Buddy made her pick the groceries up, put them back in the car, then took her car with the groceries in it. I say, this motherfucker's a savage.
Oh my God. First of all, she was like, wait, this isn't my friend.
Yeah, the answer is, man, just you gotta be more aware of your surroundings, man. But there's not enough policing going on. There's not enough alertness from the community going on. There's not enough news coverage on the news to specific areas because these areas are the nice areas of Chicago. They want you to keep covered and frequent them. Exactly. Yeah. They think they slick. So now people we know, that's like the dispatcher that sent out the call about not enough police in 16th district. We were like, why would you do that? Because now criminals know to go up there because there's no police up there.
Oh yeah,
right.
It's like too much information is given. Well, I say that about the media. Like there's things that are kept away on purpose. Information that's shared in a certain type of way on purpose. Like it is what it is. I feel like living in this community, people assume that you got money. People are like, oh, you live in Hyde Park? Like, yeah, no, but I don't really live in Hyde Park. Right. I survive.
You got spirit of Chatham in you, though.
Yeah,
don't
I do.
HP fool you.
This is a mixed income community. I be telling people this is mixed income, like because you will go to it is subsidized housing. It is $1 million homes, and so you might stick me up and get absolutely
come on in.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
But it sucks to get robbed. I got robbed on 79th Street in broad daylight.
You was on the 9 though.
No. Okay. So I told my mom, I said, hey, don't you want to come pick me up from Roosevelt? Because I just gotten off the plane. She was like, every place in Chicago is bad, Kellen. I was like, but you live in Inglewood and I don't want to ride the bus. And she was like, you'll be fine. So the iPhones had just come out at this time. I kept my phone up. When the bus came around, I picked up my phone. I said, hey, Mom, I'm about to get on the bus, to let her know where I was. I get hit in my head. I turn around. It's two girls, a big one and a little one. And the big one stands there and the little one runs away with my phone. And the big one backs up. I was like, I'm not finna fight you for my phone. And so she runs away holding her chest down. And I said, I hope you buy a better bra, bitch. That's all I had. That's all I had. That's all I had. So I turned to the people at the bus stop, like, can I use your phone? They were like, hell no. They were like, they thought it was this elaborate setup where I pretend to get my phone stolen so we could steal their phone.
But that's Chicago though. That's Chicago. Like you don't trust nobody.
You don't trust, right. I got on the red line with my last $2.
Exactly. Come on now.
I got on the red line, went to the Apple store.
Okay.
Got a new phone, called my mother from the new phone, and she came and picked me up, and she was quiet as hell. She was like, I'm so sorry, Kellen. I'm like, yeah, can you buy me Chinese food? I'm so hungry and distraught. It was the worst day ever.
You need some food therapy?
I do. I needed some food therapy. But to get hit in the head, and who I don't trust? I don't trust women without keys or purse or bag. And if you have nothing in your hand,
that's smart.
You want good bullshit. That's how I feel.
I got to give a shout out to friend of the show, Ernest Krim.
Ernest, what up, brother Ernest?
CNN did a story on him. Him and a few other influencers. It was in reference to educators are using TikTok to teach history to learn in school. I thought that was amazing, and I just want to give him a big shout out, for that. Salute. Because what he's doing is
he stay putting on
amazing work. Amazing work, and I'm glad he's a friend of the show. For real.
I feel like everybody needs different ways of learning. Bye.
Thanks. Take care. Right?
Make sure you follow us on social media, The Corner Convo. Thank you.
That's a hardcore no.
There's so many ways to learn. I feel like when you have educators that are not beholden to like a particular curriculum or timing like just like this is what people need to know. People start to learn and follow. Like we're not ignorant, but the educational system and how it is that we are forced to kind of sit and listen and share and learn the information that's written and how it is that teachers have to prepare us for tests. It seems like a huge mismatch. But then when you get these really unique and novel ways of explaining or history that is relevant to you or contexts that kind of bring you in, people will follow and next not only follow, but they will retain it. And then they will apply it and they will share it. So I wonder how many people has Ernest made an impression on, and how they've taken that information and how it's changed them, and how many history classes they've had and didn't learn nothing.
We need to get our brother Ernest paid. That's great what you just said, because I think now with all these laws and addendums being pushed and rushed and everything else to the educational curriculum across the country, how they don't want certain things to be taught, TikTok and social media learning is going to become so important to our culture. No bullshit. Because they seem to suppress things that our kids should know. I do believe they just really trying to destabilize the foundation of America, which is Black history, so they can rewrite and completely rewrite what history really is. You know what I'm saying? So I do appreciate brothers like Ernest. Even like you got the goofballs. I can't say their names. I can't remember right now though. They be on spitting their conspiracy theories. But within every conspiracy theory, there's a little truth in there. There's a base to start from in the conspiracy theory.
I would agree. I got told to shut the fuck up. This chick, she got a couple thousand followers, and it was about Maui, right? Like the fires were set intentionally. Yeah. There are people that disbelieve in climate change. I have no opinion of those individuals, but as a scientist and somebody who works in the environment specifically to help protect Black lives, right? Knowing that we are disproportionately impacted by air quality and water pollution and things like that, I asked a very clear question. I was like, I wonder, do people who don't believe in climate change also not believe in environmental injustice, right? That got me told to shut the fuck up and get the fuck out of here. And I was like, well, if my messaging is missing the mark, if I can't get my people's attention because I'm saying environmental justice because of climate change and you don't believe in climate change, I can't even get you to pay attention to the fact that we don't have clean water. So I'm not here to judge you. I just want to make my messaging better. If I'm wasting my time talking about climate change, let me X that out and say, all right, well, we need to make sure that Black bodies have clean water. Because it does offend me that cannabis gets cleaner water than Black people.
Who do?
To actually grow the plant?
Cannabis, yeah. Cannabis
money.
gets cleaner water than black people. Like that plant is so fickle. It's so fickle. It uses,
but everybody smokes it.
yeah. So it uses 8 times the amount of water than corn does for the same amount. So it is a very thirsty crop. So when you think about like things that's going on right now, where you have droughts, you have increased water contamination, whether it's because of algal blooms or because of lead, the amount of fresh drinking water or affordable fresh drinking water is going to increasingly become limited. So what we allocate it to matters, right? You don't want to use drinking water to clean your car. You don't want to use drinking water to rinse a house off because it has dust on it. Like that could also be used for us to grow our food. So we're in competition with everything.
Weed. Flint lost to weed already.
Poor Flint.
Mississippi lost to
University Park, I think, is still struggling with lead in water and still drinking bottled water right now. And really nobody's talking about that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
All right.
Let me ask you this. Do you even care that the WNBA is looking to expand to 8 cities? Now, for me, it's already...
I heard you take a deep breath.
it's already a struggling league, and you're talking about expanding. So I'm curious to know, how do you expand if your markets already aren't above board?
What's a struggling league? What does that mean?
It doesn't make money.
Yeah, I think
the profit margins.
Yeah,
like
profit
what's
margins. If you're not breaking even, it's tough.
Is it maybe that they're looking at like a price point where, all right, if we have 8, we can break even?
You're spreading.
Does that make sense?
You're spreading the same money though.
You're
spreading the same money though. That's how I look at it. I feel like you're spreading.
You need a greater investment to, yeah. I don't know.
And here's the issue though. Here's the issue with the WNBA and finances, period. It's that it's sponsored by the owners that own these men's teams.
Okay.
I've said this maybe forever.
Sponsored or subsidized?
Whatever.
I'm saying like because it was sponsored. Which one?
Owners of male teams own the female teams and
got it.
Paying. Okay, there you go. Right. So they've taken a loss every year for countless years now. So you're really telling me that expanding to another city, which another male team's gonna have to pay for, is really gonna be beneficial to who? I think the WNBA will be gone in 20 years.
All right, so
20 years.
If I'm playing devil's advocate, let me start here, right? The 8 teams or the 8 areas. You got the Bay Area, Nashville, Toronto, Austin, Denver, Charlotte.
Go slower, but go slower, but pause. Start over.
Bay Area.
Golden State. Nobody's gonna see the WNBA.
Nashville.
If Memphis is the grindhouse is on, they're not gonna see them there.
Toronto.
Nope.
Austin.
Texas?
Yes.
No, 3 NBA teams.
Denver?
Nope.
Charlotte?
They had the Broncos and the Nuggets. Charlotte? Nope. It's not a good.
Philadelphia?
No, it's a football town. No.
And Portland?
Hell no.
All right, now, the reason I'm saying
Nike takes over Portland.
These cities let's just take the Bay Area, right? Golden State. Golden State has $1 billion+ as an organization. They can afford to take some L's,
I see what you're saying.
and spread that money over there to continue to help.
Know that?
Bro, the numbers are out here.
But how you know they can afford to take that loss?
Because they wouldn't be considered if
I don't know what the owners are thinking. It's got to be some kind of... Go ahead, I'm going to cut you off, bro. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is with those 8 areas or teams.
And before you continue, the WNBA teams are not being paired with are they intentionally being paired?
Yes.
With a city that already has a men's
Absolutely.
team?
Chicago Sky,
that's
right?
important.
Chicago Bulls.
Okay, so is the next thing, are these markets, or do these markets have really strong college basketball? You know what I mean?
Some maybe, but a lot of them are football towns, it seems to me. I was listening to. You know what I'm saying?
So when I see this and I hear this, I'm thinking, okay, I already have a G League affiliate, right?
What's a G League?
Minor league team.
Minor league
basketball.
NBA team.
Men's.
Right. Yeah.
Got it.
Where you don't make more than $40,000 to $50,000 for 4 to 6 months.
Yeah.
Minimum wage.
And it's just the options you get those. It's the opportunity to maybe get pulled up to the big league.
Get a 10-day, right? This, that, and the third.
2-way contract, yeah.
If they can afford a G League, the WNBA makes more than the G League. I don't know this to be fact, but I would assume.
Okay.
Right? If you can afford to pay your highest paid player in the WNBA $100,000.
It's close to $1 million now for the highest paid one.
Is it who's the highest paid?
I forgot her name.
No deals. No deals at all.
endorsements and
No
stuff like
endorsements.
that?
Anything?
I don't think any endorsements are involved in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, somebody Google that. Let's find
I
that.
think it's close
But
to $1 million. I could be wrong. But
what I'm saying is, if a team can afford a G League team, they can definitely afford a WNBA team. So why not expand?
I don't know. I mean, the interest in G League is there because these are athletes that want to go to the bigger leagues, go overseas. But with the WNBA, dog, there's such a low turnover rate because there's a smaller roster and such a short amount of teams that when players are good enough to make the WNBA, guess what? They don't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? They don't go anywhere. They're there for life. They're there for a long time.
So you are way off. Top 10 highest paid WNBA players. Jackie Young from Las Vegas Aces, $252,450.
Okay.
For the year?
That's her salary. And the next one is $241,000.
For the contract. That's what I was saying, for the contract.
So the contract is
It used to be way less than that, yeah. Years added up.
For $1 million over 4 years.
Yeah.
So they didn't have that
250.
information.
Right.
250 ain't bad. But the lowest is like something terrible too. The lowest is something ridiculous. It's like less than 1,000.
Okay.
So, man.
NBA's average salary is $9.6 million per year because they average $10 billion in revenue. The average ticket price to a WNBA game in 2022 was $47.
Yep.
The average ticket price in an NWA game is double that, which is $94.
Think about the overhead of playing in the arena with the
what it
NBA team
costs.
has to eat that. The lights, electricity, all this stuff. They got to eat that.
Gotta pay to play.
It's coming. It's a loss. It's a loss.
Got to pay to play.
I'm tired of talking about WNBA.
Okay, cool.
Get y'all shit together. Lower the rim so y'all can dunk. Maybe give them a 4-point shot. Somehow,
Facts.
some way.
Make it interesting.
Make it interesting. You know,
Make it entertaining.
play
That's
some
all I'm saying.
lingerie.
Would you have to play? Would you have to change college ball then?
He got a smaller ball. No.
I'm saying
for men
like
or women.
for women, right? If you do this to the WNBA, would you then have to change
No.
NCAA ball?
Because they didn't change. They didn't change it. College men for pros either though. Pros,
Right.
They
You
didn't.
got a shorter 3-point line.
You gotta learn.
in college.
Oh, it's a different.
difference in pros
I know
and
none of. I played
Yeah.
basketball for 2 days and I quit.
It's,
Right.
it's a difference, you know.
Real quick, I don't know if this is even important, but it's kind of weird to me. But I think it's gonna be dope. 50 Cent is developing the 8 Mile TV show.
Right,
Now
who cares?
that could be corny, but you know,
gonna be
y'all
corny.
look out for it. You know.
Why would it be corny?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give 50 this grace right here because he's made some shows on TV and they've all been hits. So I can imagine him making this a win. But I don't give a fuck about the 8 Mile story. When I used to go visit Detroit, the best thing on all those mile streets, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, 8 Mile, was the titty bars. No bullshit. They were abundant on those streets. They were
on those miles.
Yep. So I couldn't understand how so many beautiful women in these same spots, in these way out places on 8 Mile, 7 Mile, 6 Mile, and y'all was calling Detroit like a shithole, which it might have been, but you know, fuck the 8 Mile, the soundtrack, fuck the movie,
Oh
fuck
my
the rabbit,
God. Wait.
fuck the rap battles he had in the movie. It was trash, man.
It's not on Eminem. It's almost like Detroit's version of The Shy. Is that a good way to think about
Could
it?
be.
Okay.
Could be.
I mean, I definitely isn't BMF from Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm interested.
right.
It's in the family, but
Fair
yeah,
enough.
I think he's a great producer. I think he has an eye for telling stories in a way that will capture people's attention, and I think he's gonna make some money off of it.
Well, let me ask you this: since we talking about white people, and
You were talking about white people.
yeah, and hip hop, right?
I'm definitely gonna join in.
Random as fuck. It just came to me right now. Would you consider Justin Timberlake a legend?
And what?
As a musician,
Yes.
You know what? I feel like I see him similar to John B.
He's better than John B.
You fit offend mine.
Yeah, he's better than John.
I'm not saying like
And what?
I'm not saying like not like, musically. I mean, but like conceptually, he's on the level of
Are we considering him blue-eyed soul? Because Abasi says that's not a real
There's
thing.
no such thing, blue eyed soul.
It is.
What does that mean?
Right.
White
Thank you.
people who sing black music. That's what it. That's where the
There's
term
a blue eyed
comes
soul,
from.
bro.
That's what the term comes
What,
from.
like Elvis?
No, Elvis isn't blue-eyed.
See that?
soul.
See, he can't be consistent with it.
Elvis,
You can't be
Elvis is
consistent
not
with it, bro.
blue-eyed soul.
You
The
can't
fuck
be
outta
consistent
here.
What are
with
you
it, dog.
talking about? He got his whole swag from us.
He did.
He doesn't sing soul music.
He does. He
does
just
not.
sings it like Elvis.
What is soul music to you, bro?
Like just because like your ethnicity doesn't make it soul music. Come on now, dude. Don't do that.
No such thing as blue eyed soul. No, Justin Timberlake is legendary when he has his black friends around him. When he's with Timberland, Missy, Genuine, he makes great songs. Do y'all remember?
He's a
wait
legend
minute.
relative to.
Do y'all remember his album Man in the Woods?
No,
y'all
That shit was trash.
Because there was no
That shit was
black
trash.
production on that motherfucker.
Yes.
No black.
I don't
no
like what he
nothing.
did to Janet.
Everything else.
So
with
no, he's
all right,
not a
now,
legend
with
to me.
Future Sex, Love and Sounds and all that shit. It was a great album. But Timberlake produced it. Missy produced it. You know, it was great.
I cannot think of a Justin Timberlake album off the top of my head.
I just named too long.
I do know the SNL skit.
He's funny on there.
Yeah, he's
definitely funny on there. He's talented.
Is he legendary? Yes. Is he my top 5 like Blue-Eyed Soul legends? I don't know. Maybe.
So you say yes. Amon says yes. I say no.
I don't know what to say. I was not expecting to talk about Justin Timberlake.
George Daniel twin looking ass boy. He'll stop playing out there though.
Hey, man.
They got on that postal worker blue.
He do though. He let you know he got a job at. So what are we gonna do about this hip hop's birthday?
We've celebrated 50 years of hip hop. How many days now?
You know what's crazy though? Like,
Oh my
okay,
God! Like it's like Amon's birthday. Like it's still cancer season.
you damn right? So I thought about this the other day, right?
Okay.
We're celebrating 50 years of hip hop.
Right.
I'm 45. How you
doing?
You're 42.
Yes.
You're 45.
I'm 44.
44. Excuse me. Is it safe to say that we are hip hop?
I would definitely say that.
Right? Think about it.
I claim that more confidently now as a woman than ever before. I feel like people have made me feel like super masculine because I love hip hop and I know so much of it and I can go lyric for lyric and
You do love your rap.
I do love rap music. Like it's one of the reasons why I'm such a great orator and speaker today.
Orator. I give you 6.
You know what?
Definitely 6 points.
Oh, yeah.
Strong
I was in oratorical contest, but I used to.
That's better. That's 9.
Oh, yeah. That was right.
But I listen to rap. I listen to, you know, how people tell stories, how, you know, the innuendos come, the subtle, you know, aspect of it. Like there was a song where Buddy was talking and it sounds like he's talking about his lady, but I'm like, no, he's talking about his gun. And so when the fellas sat back and they were like, no, you're not. I'm like, listen to it. And they were like, oh, how'd you catch that? Because I actually am listening to the words. So and rappers are poets. They're, you know, they're both devilish and divine. You know, it helps me a lot. So I definitely can say 10 toes down, I'm definitely hip hop.
And you know what's wild though? Is like there are a lot of people that complain about the status of hip hop right now. And I couldn't disagree more with them. Because as you go on and grow, life evolves. You know, let's speak about what hip hop is. Hip hop is not just rap. People confuse hip hop with just being rap. Hip hop was beatboxing, breakdancing, spray painting, skateboard, all these things. You know what I'm saying? And we don't really breakdance anymore. But guess what?
DJing. You forgot DJing.
DJing, fine. It's cool
promoting,
too.
producing.
So yeah, all that's fine and dandy. But now I think people are looking at it because it's not done the same way anymore like it was in the past. That it's changed. It's not the same. But now you have instead of breakdancing, they TikToking. They TikTok dance now to hip hop songs. It's evolved in that manner. Instead of beatboxing, they're auto-tuning. You know what I'm saying? Instead of spray painting, they're digitally creating things. Rap, the actual lyrical part of the rap, the vocal part of rap has changed because the fans have changed and what their taste is. You know what I'm saying? So I think hip hop's in a tremendous spot. It's making more money than ever before. These artists have the option to not really go through a big time company. They can go independent because there's so many ways, and you guys can attest to this, so many ways that you can get your music out here and heard and get money. The indie game is running strong, you know what I'm saying? Even though there are still powerhouses that can push you along now, something like TDE, Drainville, you know, people like that. I think hip-hop, we should celebrate. I say this again, I'm sorry, I'm going to stop saying this after today because hip-hop should have another birthday celebration until 75, okay? We should not talk about this shit. You can't celebrate every goddamn, not 51, not 52, not 53, goddammit. But I forgot my point, though. Fuck that.
Yeah. But no, I do. I have loved the 50th anniversary. It has me, it does feel very nostalgic. What are y'all looking?
No more
we
podcast.
We can never do shows with windows. Like y'all are just like squirrels.
It's necessary.
I love it. Oh my God. You are wild. But you know what's so funny? I used to break dance too, like my freshman year in college. After I quit the swim team because they was calling me Frederick Douglass, I started to break dance. Yeah, I had a big back before big backs was big. I was a butterfly.
Oh Lord.
And I had this afro and this very dry afro because we had to swim twice a day. And they were calling me Frederick Douglass on campus. Damn. And I quit that team. I permed my hair. Started breakdancing.
Well, let's talk about, you know, hip hop being 50 is cool. AI.
You almost 50.
Yeah, I look good though. At 50, right, we have AI. And we've seen where companies one record company signed an AI artist who was actually white and using the N-word, right? Can AI actually be creative?
I say yes. You know why? Because we make it creative. What do we have in our hand right now? Me and Mila on ours right now, you know what I'm saying? Getting information, making a podcast the best we can make it, goddammit. So I just did that, that's cool. But everything we talk, look up, Google, our phone hears and sees, guess what? It makes our phone smarter. Even the auto type shit we put in. Your most common word you type, it types it for you when you start text messaging and messaging things, man, you know? So imagine a system that they created on purpose. It's probably 10 times smarter and stronger than our phones. ChatGPT or ChatGPT or whatever, it's getting fucking input from millions of people daily. That's why I can spit out several versions of the same.
But it only goes 2021 though, just to be clear.
That's what the fuck's the point of saying that?
Wait, what? What?
ChatGPT only has information up until 2021.
That's fine.
Oh,
that's
so
fine,
22, 23, there's nothing.
That's fine, you know what I'm saying? But
interesting.
it's still putting in, it's still generating different responses and answers to commonly asked questions that you can get so many different versions of.
What I do like is that people are asking questions,
Facts.
right? Like I think curiosity is something that we have kind of absolved ourselves from as Black people because I like ask too many questions. You know, there's dumb questions or, you know, like it's weird how we don't ask questions. I do like that people are starting to use technology to find out more information and to learn how to ask better questions. And then also to discern whether this information is real and true, because that's really what's going to mess people up.
But is the AI actually being creative?
Is it being creative?
Yes.
No. So I'm saying
no. I would say no.
Because it's taking all information and just giving
synthesizing it.
That's it, right? Is it actually creating something new? It's making jobs easier, right? So when I edit, I have an AI edit and it chop it up. I still have to go in there and fix it, right? When they create voices for AI, is it actually creating a new voice? No, it's using information that's already here.
Or it's a digital version of what already exists in real life.
So is AI creative? I don't know that AI is about to start.
Come on.
No, come on,
please, come on in.
I don't know that AI is about to start anything new. Right? I don't know if AI says,
if AI can invent something.
I don't know if AI says, hey, there's a spot in Hyde Park.
That's not
it's open. I want to put Sneakerville 88 in there.
Oh, like if it's intuitive to take advantage of.
Can it create?
That's what you mean by can it create?
Is
can it
AI
create
creative?
something that never existed before?
Yes.
I guess if you program it and ask it to, right? Like if you create an algorithm or a program to identify gaps, and then you program it to say, tell me what can go here based on whatever.
Based on data that they're taking.
Yes, but you're still cueing it to do. So it's a tool. It is not, it doesn't have intuition. It doesn't have discernment.
I'm still rolling with yes because it's as creative as we make it. Plus, I do believe you guys seen Skynet and iRobot, you know, and call me crazy, but whatever.
You're crazy.
I know already, and I'm a hater. But the more advanced technology becomes, the more sentient it becomes on top of that. You know what I'm saying? You can't fight evolution.
Did you just say sentient?
Yes, you can't fight that.
I'm gonna give you 9.
No, I think y'all are using creative in different ways though.
Yeah,
like,
I understand too though. Yeah,
yeah, like you're saying creative. He's saying create something that can it create something brand new? Can it does it have the awareness or consciousness?
Fill a void to say okay
that nobody asked it to fill.
Exactly.
Can it create a full fest because it wants to?
No,
it can't.
We gotta change that question next time. It was a lot of ways. That was a great question. There's a lot of ways I can go with answers.
Now the only one that I've seen is Midjourney. Midjourney.
What is that?
So Midjourney, another AI app, right? So you can put in certain keywords, right? And it will create whatever it is that you want and give you different versions of it. And you can hit refresh and it'll continue to create different versions.
What's the difference?
You can choose.
You can choose, but the difference is it's taking information. So everything from Google.
Just like ChatGPT, come on.
Yes. So the problem, it's not being creative. It's not actually.
It's giving you iterations.
Thank you.
It's giving you iterations.
So I don't think
based
AI
on
can
the
be
programming of it.
So if all 5 of us made a statement regarding the same topic or subject, and it took 2 words from her, 2 words from him, 2 words from me, 2 words from you, 2 words from you, and put it together, make a completely new sentence, that's not creating? That's a brand new sentence.
Well, I'll say if it's creating, it also put in 2 words.
Okay.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
but it's not doing something that we can't do, but it also can't do it without us.
Facts. Okay. Cool.
Right? So if it cannot exist autonomously, it cannot train us to
gonna give you
be better.
7.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't,
Cool.
you know,
Yeah.
it depends on us.
Yeah.
Now, how we use it. So what was interesting, like the Pope came out, was like, okay, let me say something.
Who did?
Like the Pope.
Okay.
So anytime the Pope decides to speak up on something, I always kind of pay attention. Came out and said, yes, we totally believe that our artificial intelligence and programming can be used, but people need to make a decision on how they use it and to use it for good. And I thought about that. When have we ever made a decision to use anything for good and it actually did? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Never, man.
Also,
Except the folding chair.
Shut up.
Montgomery.
And that was decades later.
Good.
Oh my God.
Get it. Take that.
Crazy. I'm quite sure that chair didn't know what was in store.
They
for
need to
him.
frame that chair too, though. Somewhere that chair is famous right now. It's never gonna die.
But my kids started using Chat GPT, and I'm like, yo, that's cheating. Write your own paper.
You damn right you're supposed to cheat. I didn't
No.
tell you. What do you mean?
I don't
That's the
want. I
American
don't
way.
want a medical doctor who couldn't think of their own statements, but they put something into Chat GPT and then spit it out. Right? If
You're
that's
trying
the
to
case,
get a grade, though. Who gives a fuck?
what do you
You're
mean?
trying to get a grade.
A grade, but you're in medical school.
Yes.
Okay, I hope you get that surgeon.
Yes.
For your,
No,
don't touch me.
No,
When you want to be 6'3", I hope you get the surgeon that use Chat GPT to lengthen your legs.
No.
Dr. Google.
You're gonna start from the hip.
But okay, if we're using the medical term, right?
If you know your shit, then it shouldn't matter. But go ahead.
You still have to physically go in there, you know what I mean, and cut up, snip, right?
I hope surgeons don't do it
right?
like
All
that.
that type of shit, right?
Suture.
Right? You still have to do that. But
He love that
to
word.
actually write a paper, fuck it, Chat GPT me.
Oh, okay.
Period.
I don't want you in none of my classes.
It's okay. It's okay.
I don't want you in none of my
That's what.
classes.
It's no different than when men had women write a paper for them. That was early Chat GPT.
Oh my
Right.
God,
Yeah.
that was cheating.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact. I thrived in college off that.
I did. You know what?
I thrived in college off that.
For my thesis, I did investigate how much would it cost to have somebody write my thesis from Nigeria. It was like $1,500. I was like, "Ooh, should I do it?"
That's like I give people all the credit in the world when they done with school, but they want to go back and take classes. Either you're a fool or you're brave as hell if you don't pay somebody to go there for you.
Well, I mean, people
promise
ghostwrite.
you.
That's what ghostwriters are,
here.
right?
There you go.
Like,
Take
they're
this money.
ghostwriters.
There you
Take
go.
all this money.
I didn't know how many people like had autobiographies that they didn't write. Right? Like they didn't write that. Like, you know who I love? I love
Tupac.
Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane's Guide to Greatness. One of my favorite.
That sounds funny in itself, thoh. Gucci.
It is a great book, but I
Yeah.
definitely know that he didn't write that. He had somebody write it with him or for him.
Gucci's a clone, though.
What you mean?
They say Gucci got jail. He was a clone because he came out skinny.
Here we go.
They did
Here we
say
go.
Gucci a clone, though.
Conspiracy theories.
So maybe you could've wrote it.
101. What else you done heard? That is weird.
Jamie's a clone. They did a test on Jamie. Didn't know he wasn't a clone because they put a black woman in front of him and a white woman. He went to the white woman. They said, "Oh, that's the real Jamie Foxx."
That is
Look at the petty. Look at the petty.
I've been waiting to get that joke off, boy. Oh my God.
Don't do that to Jamie, man. Shout out to Jamie. That's my guy. Don't do that.
He
man.
might be the most talented person I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Yeah, for sure.
He does it all. He does it all. If he'd ran to the sister though, I'd say y'all better get Jamie Clone up out of here.
Jamie Clone.
Jamie, he don't want to touch no sister, goddammit. You put a Becky or Karen in front of him, he gonna do the 100-yard dash to her.
Hilarious.
What do y'all think the most common reason for people failing or giving up?
Ignore my motherfucking text message. Oh, okay, cool.
People failing or giving up.
Yeah, I walk out this motherfucker. Watch.
I would probably say, I don't know. I need a moment with that one.
I can go for you. I think their support system may be thoroughly lacking. And I say this a lot with humans, bro. Everybody can't win big all the time. You don't hit the lottery or the jackpot. Sometimes you gotta get the scratch off for 100, scratch off for 1,000, you know what I'm saying? The little midday joint for a couple 100,000. But small wins matter to humanity and people, man, because it gives you a boost. It gives you something to stand on and keep on going and push. Because people can be easily defeated, man. In a world where everybody's bullied on site, visually, on the streets, on the internet, memes, just everybody's bullied every kind of way because somebody's gonna make a joke that you're going to hold personally because it applies to you. And, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's going to say something that may stick to you a different kind of way than want to stick to somebody else, man. So, I mean, people need better support systems. They need to see a win every now and then. And plus, I hate to go back to Montgomery. I do love going back to Montgomery. Fuck that. I got to take a vacation now. Man, they need people to ride for them like the people who rode for their brother they didn't even know. Support. So we got to get a Sneakerville and support. I bought me a hoodie. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? We got to get it. We got to fucking support, man. You know, and when support isn't there from people outside of your own camp, because your family they're gonna buy the Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah,
you know
your Walmart.
They're gonna buy the popcorn. What's that? The Double Good. The shit is fire.
Yeah,
though.
that shit's fire.
It's fire. They're gonna buy the Double Good.
$20 a bag
popcorn.
for that shit. That shit's
popcorn.
amazing.
It's fire though. But when people outside your immediate network start buying for you, man, well, it's time to take off.
I like what you said in terms of support because
Thank
I feel
you.
like Full Fest was definitely one where I'll say this. People give up because they have expectations of the support that they think should be supporting them, right? I thought the person that's going to answer the phone at 4:00 in the morning when I'm anxious was going to be not you.
Loser.
Right? He is my win.
That's my guy, though.
He's a king.
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
Right?
Talk your shit.
So I think a lot of us are attached to you. You support me like this way instead of being open to who actually is there and for you. And I also think that we fail to realize that Spirit gives us a vision and we're going in that direction, but we don't know how to let it go. You know, like my homegirl wanted this cupcake business, right? Sold all of her things, had this brick and mortar because that's what she wanted. That was her goal. But was it really your goal?
Right.
Right? Like we have these visions, but we don't know how to discern like how much of it is it for me? When do I cut my losses? How do I get out or how do I know it's time to sell? Like we're not very kind of like fluid in our goals. I feel like, especially as Black people, it's like we say it, we stand on it. That's what we doing. And if we deviate from it, we think that people think that we're failures. And so it's like, maybe that movie isn't going to be made, but I'm producing another, you know, or maybe I don't have my television show, but I have a radio show. It's like, how do you...
Failing is okay. Nothing wrong with failing.
Yeah.
Giving up, you're weak as fuck.
But I mean, what is giving up though?
Damn.
Giving up means...
What's the difference between giving up and surrender?
It's the same shit to me.
Well, what Mila was saying is sometimes you got to understand what is not for you. So if you giving up on something that's not for you, bro, that's not really being a loser. It's
nah, man.
Smart.
You don't give up.
You let go of the gym.
Don't dump money. Damn.
You don't give up. I still look great.
Look at my arm.
You in the gym was Ace Boone Coons, and then it was just like, what happened?
Look, the gym is a gym. Okay,
it'll be there.
It'll be there. I can get back to that.
I definitely.
You know what I mean?
What?
That's
That's not the right mentality to have, bro.
Hey,
not at our age. It's not.
Guess what? I didn't.
So
fail.
do you call that weak?
I didn't fail while I was in the gym.
You
Let's
failed
be
because
clear.
you left. Did your goal get accomplished?
No, I didn't have a goal.
Even worse.
I didn't have a goal.
What the fuck was you going for?
For likes and clicks.
Hey,
He said likes and clicks. You was creating content.
He would go to the gym, y'all, right? And then text us like, man, leave me alone, I'm in the gym. Fam, nobody's fucking bothering you.
Even texted
You just go to the gym and do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
You are a pander bear. You pander bear.
You have to fail to learn a lesson, right?
You don't have to fail. You don't. Black folks got to.
Failure is relative.
If you do fail, it's a lesson in the failure, is what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, that's
So
better.
let's not give up because you failed, right? Let's not give up. Like, give up on your shit if your shit is trash. Like, if everybody tell your shit is trash,
That's what I
it's probably
said,
trash.
though.
Okay, all right, cool. I'm with you on that.
That's what I said, bro.
I'm with you on that.
If it's not
But
for you, give up.
Don't give up because you didn't reap the benefits of what you thought it was going to be, or you didn't have the support that you thought you were going to have.
All right, don't listen to him at all. Whatever drives you or your intention to let it go, it is what it is, right? Like you can't dictate how someone is going to come to that moment of this is not for me.
Right.
It might be through people are telling me that this is not what I say it is. The money is not here. This doesn't feel good. I do think that we need to move from places of not everything is meant to be sold, right? Like all of your passions do not turn into profits that are money. We do have to be wise about our businesses and our dreams. Is it even yours? Because I had dreams that were given to me like, oh, you should, your goal of getting married, your goal of owning a house, your goal of owning a business, your goal of being a doctor. It was just like fed to me. And I had to step back and ask myself, did I even, like, how did I co-sign on these? Like, are these really my personal goals, or are they goals because I'm afraid to lose? Yeah, I inherited them. They're indoctrinated, or also out of fear. If I don't have this as a goal, what does it say about me?
Right.
All right. Well, that's all I got, man. If you give up, you're trash.
Right back to the point, huh?
You would be a horrible basketball coach.
No, I've coached young boys, and some of them have gone D1. And the ones
after they left you,
yes, yes, because
she meant that a different way, bro.
Yeah.
After they got out of your clutches,
because I told them don't give up, and they didn't.
Don't be like me.
And the ones that did give up, you know where they at? Nowhere.
The ones that didn't give up?
That mean it wasn't
the ones
their
that
fault,
did,
bro.
the
Well,
ones that did, the ones that did give up.
You keep saying the opposite.
Yeah, you fucking up today, bro.
Well, don't worry about that.
You said the ones that didn't give up.
Guess what they are? They're trash. They the bucket boys.
Look, I'm not going to edit it in post. All right? The ones that didn't give up, they have been successful.
Good.
They attained their dreams.
Wait.
The ones that did give up,
You telling me that they didn't attain their dreams?
hell no, they
You still
didn't.
doing it, bro.
The ones that gave up, the ones that quit, them
Quit
motherfuckers on the
what?
block. Quit hooping.
I quit swimming. I'm
It's better-
successful.
Hey, life ain't about basketball, bro, or rapping all the time, or
Absolutely.
all basketball, or selling drugs.
What was your dream? You call it. So would
Being
you say?
6'3".
That's never gonna happen.
That was a dream, though. 6'3" and
What was
more
your
curly hair.
dream? And do you feel like you gave up, or did you pivot?
No, I pivot. No. First of all, my dream was to play college basketball. I did that. That was it. Once I did that, I was cool.
That was your ceiling, bro?
Yeah.
We gotta talk about these goals. You be short yourself, dog.
Yeah, well, I'm a short guy.
We asked him how tall, if he could fix his height, how tall would he want to be? This man stopped at 6'3". Bro, why stop at 6'3"?
Stop at 6'3".
Why stop at 6'3"?
6'3" was good for me.
No, you could be 6'6".
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Traditional
7 feet.
casket size.
You could be a footer, bro.
6'4", you gotta get a custom casket.
6'3" is a solid height, man.
Yo.
You know what I mean?
You still short.
Like 6'5", 6'6", like you're weird. Like, you know what I'm
Wow.
saying?
How tall are you?
You're abnormal.
See that?
Yeah, for the win. You know what I mean? And look, at 6'3", your life is cool.
Your life is cool.
You get a lot of respect at 6'3". At 6'5",
And none of the knee issues.
Yeah.
When I walk through a hallway, bro, people fucking move.
I don't need that.
I get it. They fucking move, bro. I do need that. Thank y'all for moving.
Because you're an abnormal human. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about, man? But look,
You
man,
are big.
Thank you. That's what she
Oh
said.
my God, no pause.
Man,
Oh my God.
wait a
I
minute.
don't know
Look,
about
man,
that. This microphone is too close.
Wait, first of
this is episode 160, man.
This has been fun.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, Sneakerville 88.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Let us crash. All of the customers that slid through.
Yeah,
they did.
Yeah. We had our people come through early.
So far, are you happy with the location's development process and progress as far as sales? Come up here.
Oh, yeah.
Come on for a second, bro.
Yeah,
What's up, boss?
Make it 6'3" height.
That's funny, man. That'd be funny, bro. You gotta pull closer. There you go.
Oh, my
This area right
goodness.
here, best, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
right.
got it.
All right, so we have James Denman here, who is the owner of Sneakerville 88, one of two locations, a business legend, in my opinion. So I'm so happy. I was here for the opening. We had chicken because he also owns 2 Harold's Chicken Shacks here in Chicago.
Talk about it.
Yep. And we had great drinks. It was a vibe. People came out to support. So I'm so happy that we're here. Are we the first podcast to film here?
Yes, this is the first one, but not the last one. 'Cause we
Hey.
do this like on a weekly
know what,
basis, or monthly.
If you're not first, you last.
absolutely.
You heard Ricky Bobby.
Oh, we'll talk about it. So I'm happy we were able to make that happen. So Tia shared with us a little earlier just about the location, and you know, I've written about you in the newspaper, but some people might not know who you are here in Chicago. Can you talk a little bit about who you are as a business person and why you chose Hyde Park for Sneakerville 88, your second location?
Let me say this: I grew up in Chicago, in the Inglewood area. Went to Curie High School. And,
Condors.
Yeah, the Condors. And you know, growing up, you know, Hyde Park was an area that I always liked. I always liked the diversity of Hyde Park, and it was just an area that I felt like I could be successful in. So I started out. My first store was on 79th in Indiana. Then I went to 35th in Indiana with Harold's Chicken. It became the #1 Harold's Chicken in the country.
That's crazy.
I might have to go there then.
So then with that, I got excited. I was like, let me open up another Heroes at 1450 South Michigan, Heroes Chicken Sports Bar. So it was like football, basketball. So, so we did that. So then, during the pandemic, things got kind of slow. I didn't know we were going to be able to survive or not because food costs and everything, it just got so high. And I was like, man, let me try to find something else because I'm like, if this don't work, I got to eat. So I was like, so I went to a gym shoe store and I kind of like seen the kind of money that was being generated. And I was like, man, that kind of seems like a fun business. So I opened up my first store on 35th in Indiana, Sneakerville 88. So, things was going really, really well. So I was like, man, let me come to Hat Park and team up with my daughter and let's open up a sneaker store. So we did a father-daughter combo and we opened up Sneakerville 88. So, in the Hat Park area.
And I love the fact that it's a family affair. We're right here in Harbor Court.
Absolutely. So, I mean, my whole family is involved. My wife is involved. My daughter Iva is involved. My daughter Jamie, who I teamed up with, is involved. My daughter Iva, she got a business called Girl Goodies. So it's we just all trying to give back to the community, be a part of the community, just trying to do something positive. But you said something earlier, and the young man over there, he had said something about like failure and things like that. You can't be afraid to fail. You have to try. If you don't try, you just don't never know what's going to happen. And then you was talking about too, like sometimes we got to know when to throw in a towel. And sometimes we worried about what our friends may say and stuff like that. Well, this is a good thing too. Like sometimes you reach that number you're trying to get to and you still pushing. And then things go in a different direction. Instead of you getting out when you were here, sometimes we wait too late to get out.
It's amazing how you pick two of the businesses that they stereotypically associate with black folks, chicken and gym shoes. That's just hilarious, man.
Chicken and cakes.
Genius, if you ask me.
It works though, you know what I'm saying? With the sneaker game booming like it is, what's the end game to you inside the gym shoe business?
Well, so I wanted to get into the sneaker business too because it's a hard business for African Americans to get into because you can't be successful with it, and it's just a tricky business. So fortunately, I was kind of like able to crack the code. I ain't cracked it, but I'm in the door.
Right.
But it's a lot of money to be made in the sneaker business, and if you find the right area and things like that, I think you can be successful. But it's a lot of hard work. You got to stick with it. It's 7 days a week, and if you just stay focused, I think you can have a successful run.
One of my favorite parts about the store when I met you was the opportunity for smaller brands to find themselves in a brick and mortar. Social media and online is really it's noisy. So it's hard to find people. So Tia shared that there are some new brands that are on the shelves. Anybody else going to be coming in the next couple of weeks?
Besides us.
Yeah. So
right? Corner Convo merch?
No, I think that was like, since I have had the opportunity to kind of like open the door for a lot of different people, that's my goal. Like, hey, maybe every month have a different designer to come in and bring in a merchandise, see how it does, get them opportunity. The same thing in Heroes Chicken. All of my cakes and cookies and salads are by Black-owned businesses. So I'm trying to give people an opportunity who can't get their products in like Walgreens or Walmart and things like that. I wanted to give them opportunity to get their products on the shelf.
And I think that's so important. We have a lot of friends that have these smaller companies, and trying to get on a shelf at Whole Foods or Walmart, you might not even have the volume. You can't scale. So having the opportunity to be in a store like this could be like what makes somebody pop.
Right.
Like, so yeah, how do we get on there? Like, we need to talk. we want to be one of the, I'll say this new edition over here is something that I really, really love. Whose idea was it to do like a shoe give?
So we did a partnership with the Sky. And then my daughter's is an athlete. She played college basketball at a Division I school. And, we were just trying to put something together where we can give back. So we partnered up with Kenwood, and we just trying to give back to the kids that might be in a situation where they need some gym shoes. So people drop off gym shoes. We donate some gym shoes. At the end of the day, it's all about giving back.
Thanks.
All right, so let me ask you this. I have several shoes that only hit the earth once or never, right? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't have a problem throwing it in there because I'm not going to wear them no more. but can I exchange for something on this wall? Yeah, this is a few joints that I need.
Now, you know what? That's a great question because we hadn't hit that market yet.
Okay.
But I've been talking to T about that. And, you know, it's a big business right now, used shoes. I didn't even realize how
it's
big a
crazy.
bigger business that was. But because people that might not seeing you, might not be in a situation where they can afford a $300 or $400 shoe.
Right.
Maybe they can bring a shoe in and then we can upgrade it and try to help sell that shoe for them that they're trying to sell. So I think it's a good business. It's something that we're trying to explore. So we will be trying to do that. I think maybe every Friday we had discussed maybe doing that on Fridays.
Well, I like the idea of like a shoe buyback or like a shoe consignment. Because I went to my first one. I took Landon there for his birthday, and I was not ready. I mean, you had people with booths. You had people walking around with like one shoe, just trying to sell this one shoe. You had them wrapped in plastic. Because that's all they had. And they were like, this is, vintage, whatever. It's only been worn once. And I was like, oh, I had no clue how deep this rabbit hole actually goes. And so are you also thinking about, we had our cousin come in here looking for, what was he trying to get?
Refurbished.
Shoe refurbishment. Are you thinking about kind of expanding in that direction as well?
All options are open. You know, we haven't got to that yet.
Right.
But, you know, we looking to do whatever we can in the sneaker business to help bring people in, help accommodate people that's trying to do refurbished shoes and things like that. So, you know, the door's open. You know, somebody come in and that's what they specialize in. You know, we can team up and then we can do it out of here.
I dated this. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Dated this dude with no legs, right? But he had a prosthetic.
Oh God!
And he went into the shoe store to buy a pair of shoes, and they wouldn't sell him just one shoe. Would you sell just one shoe?
Oh, you got to sell it too. You got to
sell it too.
I don't know about my goddamn store. Get your ass out of here.
I mean, that's the goal is to try to sign. We might have to wait 10 years before somebody else come in and want to get the other shoe.
Exactly.
I got to point the obvious out, man. The logo. Those are Chuck Taylors. I know Nike bought Converse, but why is the Chuck Taylors on the logo and Nike all up in this joint like that? Like, how'd y'all
I would have never picked up on that.
I see it. Yeah, I see what I'm saying.
So I'm
You got him.
I ain't gonna say it's a Chuck Taylor, but you know, it looked like, you know, when we just put the art together,
Okay.
that's just the shoe we came with. It wasn't specific like we were trying to
Allegedly, it's
say.
Chuck Taylor,
Right. Exactly. You know, so, you know, I ain't gonna say it doesn't look like it. You know, it could be, but, you know, we were just putting the design together. We weren't thinking about Nike or Chuck Taylor. We were just trying to give a gym shoe, and I think that's what we came up with, and we ran with it, not even thinking like it was kind of like taking off with the Chuck Taylor.
It's kind of symbolic, too, because if you really think about it, you associate gym shoes with basketball. People really do it with basketball. And Chuck Taylors was the original like basketball shoe. So it makes sense. And Sneakerville is one of the first stores, you know, to be in this business in Chicago, in the Hyde Park area like this. So I guess I can rock and roll with that.
Yeah, you know, so let me say this here. You know, a lot of legends in the sneaker game started here in Hyde Park, you know, from Tony Sports to Success to Fly. So, you know, a lot of them guys.
All friends of the show.
And Diego and all of them, they all started from
Corey
Hyde
was
Park.
here earlier.
Corey, you know, all of them, some Success and all of them. This is where they started at. So, you know, I just feel honored to be kind of like following their footsteps, you know, 10 or 15 years later, to get the opportunity to be in Hyde Park. So I feel like we're in a great location, you know. I'm friends with those guys. I'm looking to do business with them guys. I'm looking to team up with them and do some things. So, no, I feel like we're in a legendary era.
Oh,
And,
I could imagine a sneaker crawl. Like if we had like a party bus and just going from spot to spot to spot to spot.
Hey, sus, you just gave us an idea. You know, we can put
I'm
that
with it.
together.
I would love
You know,
it.
Them
kinda say-
shits cost though, bro.
What, sneaker crawl?
No. For ideas.
Oh.
Consulting.
Hey, look.
This is the,
Let's put it together. You know,
I would love a sneaker crawl. That would be dope.
I think so too. Yeah.
That'd be dope.
I love the store though, man. It's aesthetically pleasing and it's in a great location, man.
So what the goal is now is to try to give us some opportunities. We're looking to try to franchise out. You know, like I feel like this is a fun business. You know, if you're looking for an opportunity, you're looking for a business. I feel like Sneakerville 88 would be a great opportunity, a great franchise for people that's looking for a good opportunity to open up their own business. So, you know, hopefully in the next couple months, we can be launching off our first Sneakerville 88 #3.
That's what's happening, man.
It is Black Business Awareness Month too. And I mean, before we go, you do have other things that you're into. So is it okay if I bring up
Absolutely.
So you're into cannabis as well as water?
Well, I unfortunately, I want to get into cannabis business, but you know what? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm lightweight invested in the cannabis business.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I ain't where I want to be at in it. I would like to team up and would like to, open up a cannabis store if I get opportunity to hook up with the right people. But you know what? It's unfortunate. I did kind of forget, I'm invested in the cannabis business. And I'm in the water business. I got an alkaline water business. I'm teamed up with another African-American brother. We got a lot of different things that we got going on in the community.
Well, we got ad space and we sell it all. You know what I mean?
Whoa.
Yeah, boss.
I gotta relax.
But this is why I said you're one of the most kind of like low-key businessmen in Chicago. This emerging legend, lots of business acumen. You diversify your portfolio in different areas. Definitely, for me, the water and cannabis is what I rock with. But from the chicken and kicks, right? Like you just have this intuition at what scale and what location, who to partner with. And I hope everybody takes that away. Like that's how our businesses survive. And in the interview I did, I think the one thing that really impacted me was the fact that you said that somebody could walk through that door and you can hire them, right? Like the process to employment is as simple as a conversation, and having a store and being a boss and being an owner isn't just about making money. It's about providing employment opportunities for our people.
Man, yes, indeed. I feel like that's one of the most important things, or the thing that I value most than anything, is being able to give a person an opportunity. Because, it's a lot of situations where I've seen people had city jobs or had, certain jobs and they was in control, but they just couldn't get nobody a job. And I think, when you in a position where you can give a person an opportunity, I think that's amazing. And, we as African Americans, we can't really do that often. Mm-hmm. So I think I like that, being able to give a person an opportunity. I like him, I see him, I can be like, let's take a chance on it.
Well, look, man, this is episode 160, man. This is Sneakerville 88 in Hyde Park on Harper. Turn up one time. Hey, man, look.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, it's the Corner Convo, man. We out.
Check you later.
She got so much makeup on. Damn. I don't know. What? Not y'all, since y'all okay. Not y'all.
Oh, jeez.
I cannot stand next to you.
I appreciate y'all.
Thanks for being followed. I appreciate it.